I was raised in a tradition of service. And I want to give back some of what this great country has given me. And if I'm re-elected, I'll continue to serve as I have in the past. No special interest group owns me. I'm owned by the people.
Yeah, right.
No, I think he's cute.
These last few years have brought
Well,
us
he's
a
all
great
yours.
victory over communism and the
I'm back
forces
on
of
duty.
oppression.
See you tomorrow, hon.
But our
Yeah.
battles are far from over. Disease,
Where's he?
ignorance,
In the can.
hatred.
He's ticked off. You're late.
Had a hard time finding a uniform.
Some people have given up hope. They
She
say
just
the
went into the
system
ladies' room, Mr. Lentz. She'll be out in a sec.
Did she have
say
the uniform?
country can't
She
turn
had
around.
the uniform.
My money, my fantasy, right?
The greatest enemy of all is despair.
You got a problem?
Not exactly what I expected. What the hell? You're not bad. In fact, you're not bad at all. Uniform looks authentic. I hope what's underneath is authentic. You know what I'm saying? Those cuffs look real, too.
They are. So's the badge. And the gun.
This is fantastic. Look, shall we get started? Half now, half later. My room's this way.
My squad car's this way.
I'm not paying extra for the car.
Don't worry. It's free.
That's unbelievable. Could you, like, Mirandize me?
Sure. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Man! Oh, I'm never gonna forget this night as long as I live.
You have the right to an attorney.
What a way to make a living.
Owed me a favor, so he gave me the number. Said it was a real sophisticated operation. Any fantasy you got, they'd take care of it. Anyway, this friend let me use his code name.
His code name?
Home Run King. Like, I got no idea what it means. Anyhow, a machine answered and told me to leave a message saying what I wanted. So I said, a blonde in a cop outfit. Look, I should have suspected something was wrong when she turned up, but hey, I thought you were cute. Listen, I got a family. Give me a break, okay?
You solicited an act of prostitution from a police officer.
What am I gonna tell my wife?
Here. Tonight, it's your turn to be the home run king.
You want to nail the hooker, too, huh?
She's just the first step. Whoever's behind this thing is no ordinary pimp with a couple of streetwalkers. This guy's got code names, answering machines, fantasy fulfillment. You've got a hold of a little piece of thread here. Let's tug on it, see what unravels.
Despite the treacherous currents and at great risk to his own life, Officer Michaels dove into the river and pulled 9-year-old Melissa Graham safely to shore. Officer Michaels, it is my privilege to award you the city's Distinguished Service Medal. Congratulations. On behalf of the City Council, thank you for your interest and support in our great city.
Hello, Commissioner.
Oh, Mrs. O'Grady. Allow me to introduce our new Chief of Detectives, Sid Madison.
A woman detective. How exciting. Welcome to Eastbridge.
How come Tom didn't announce your contribution to the Policeman's Fund?
I asked him not to. I didn't want to take the spotlight away from that wonderful officer.
You're very generous, and people should know about it.
Congressman Frazier, how nice to see you.
I know you'll forgive the interruption, Tom. Melissa, see anybody here you recognize? She was released from the hospital this afternoon. Her parents and I thought she might like to be here.
Well, there's a guy who wouldn't mind stealing the spotlight.
He's kind of cute. I'm not saying I'd vote for him or anything.
Excuse me. Commissioner, you have some brave men in your department. And for their sake, I hope you'll endorse me in this election.
I have a rule against publicly endorsing candidates.
Normally, I'd support that rule, but these are normal times. We've got to be tough on crime. And my record shows that I am.
Politics aside, Mr. Scali, my husband does care, and he does a lot of good. And if you knew him like I do, I think you would support him.
Oh, she's kind of cute. I'm not saying I'd vote for her.
Tony, did you remember to invite Sid to dinner?
Oh, no, I forgot again.
Well, any night this week is fine. No, we really should make the guy feel welcome.
Yeah. It's a funny thing about names, isn't it? I mean, how some names can be either male or female, like Lee or Leslie or Sid.
Tony, there's a light on next door. Somebody finally bought the Luzinski's house.
Oh, thank God. That means the Luzinskis are gone for good.
Oh, come on, they weren't that bad.
Are you kidding? 3 kids all taking violin lessons at the same time. Those dogs using our lawn as a public restroom, and those vats of sauerkraut fermenting in the backyard. I know that the methane killed our begonias. What could be worse than the Luzinskis?
I had the weirdest dream. I was mountain climbing in Switzerland.
That's because our new next-door neighbor spent the night yodeling.
Yodeling?
Yeah. Little old lady. Only at the top of his lungs. I don't believe he didn't wake up.
Tony, I think maybe it's them. The new neighbors.
Were they wearing lederhosen?
Hi. Saw you through the window and thought we'd come in and say hi. Hi. Alan Wartzel. This is my wife, Helen. My daughter, Sheila. We're your new neighbors.
Tony Scali, Rachel Scali, our son David.
Oh, we know all about you. You're one of the main reasons we bought the house. Guess you don't get a lot of crime in this block, huh?
Maybe an occasional disturbing of the peace.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Nice paper. What'd you pay for it?
I don't remember.
You like it, Al?
No. I'm a contractor. Now, you got any work, I'll give you a nice discount. And, we get any traffic tickets, one hand washes the other, you know what I'm saying?
That's not the way I do things.
Hey, business is business, right? Well, we gotta run, folks. It was nice meeting you. I got a feeling we're gonna get to know each other real well.
Bye now. Little ole hee-hoo.
It's high time we had you over for dinner. Rachel says any night this week is fine.
Oh, that's sweet.
Tonight's too soon?
Oh, yeah, I got a date. Sorry.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tickets to a concert.
Friday.
I think I'll be working late.
You know, if I was a touchy kind of guy, I get the feeling that you don't want to come over my house for dinner.
No. It's just that I'm not much good at that kind of thing.
It's not hard. You just pick up the fork, stick it in the pasta.
Social things. I'll say something wrong.
We'll say it right back.
I'll spill coffee on the carpet.
We'll send you a bill.
Okay. Tomorrow night?
Boss, Stan, the home run king, made a new friend last night.
Tomorrow night. Third-year law student, and you work as a hooker?
A few months ago, I found a note in my mailbox. It was unsigned, but written with a lot of, class. At first, I wasn't interested, but law school's not cheap. Later, there was another note. This time, I left an answer. $1,000 a night's hard to turn down when you're broke.
Who do you work for?
I don't know. I'm on call once a week. I find a note in my mailbox. I do what it says. There's cash in an envelope when I get back home.
Help us. Maybe we can help you.
That's all I know.
I don't know how bad you want to be a lawyer, but if we press charges, you can forget about it. Whoever's running this thing is a smart guy, but we're gonna get him one way or the other. You're throwing your life away for nothing. Lock her up.
Wait. One night I found a delivery receipt on the ground in my mailbox. A messenger must have dropped it. I saved it. Thought I might need it if I ever got in trouble.
It's a number. Subpoena the address from the phone company. We'll hit this guy today. Are you sure this is right?
Yeah, that's what the phone company said. The number's listed to an A Nemo. N-E-M-O.
That's Latin for nobody.
That's cute. Ain't nobody. You and Stan check the back. I don't see any security. This guy's smooth. Be ready. Mrs. O'Grady.
Commissioner. Well, I guess there's no use wasting everybody's time by denying the truth. As they used to say in my day, the jig's up, isn't it? Everyone thought Frank was rich. The truth is, he died without a cent. How like him to go just as the money ran out.
Mary, I strongly advise
Phil,
not to...
I'm aware you're a lawyer, but I obviously know the truth, so let's try to deal with this like adults, shall we? I had a very comfortable life and no intention of losing it. Frank was fond of call girls, and that gave me an idea. I had a little talk with one of them, and I was appalled at the slipshod way most pimps run their business.
Mary?
In no time, I had a very neat little operation of my own. I recruited the girls discreetly and anonymously.
By leaving notes in their mailboxes.
Exactly. Very few of my employees knew each other, and none of them knew me. Frank had been in the CIA. That's how I learned that. Actually, the whole thing was quite fun, but nothing lasts forever. Still, I wonder, when you think more about it, whether you and the district attorney might decide not to press charges after all.
I don't think we have much choice.
I assume bail has been posted?
Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you. You're fired. I don't need you anymore. And, Commissioner, I really wish you'd reconsider.
I don't see how I can.
You will, Mr. Scali. You will.
Nobody dreamed Mrs. O'Grady would be involved in something like that. Of course, I don't want to embarrass anyone, Senator, but I do have to pursue the investigation. I understand your concern, Judge. But I'm sure you understand I've got to do my job. No, wait. Will you stop talking so I can make this clear? What? Wait. For the 10th time, I'm not discussing this case with the press.
I'm not saying I'm one of her customers. I'm just pointing out that I got a wife and family. You don't care about me, think about them.
Maybe you should have thought about them earlier.
I am a good family man, Tony, just like you.
Well, then you got nothing to worry about.
I'm warning you, Scali. This thing could blow up in your face.
I've had threats, tears. A couple of the guys offered to put my kids through college.
And here's some more messages, too.
Commissioner?
Haven't I seen you on television?
Congressman Scott Frazier, I'd sure appreciate your vote in November.
We'll see.
I heard Mary O'Grady was arrested last night. I suppose that's caused a lot of commotion in the community.
So you're one of her clients, too?
I resent that. You may find references to me in her records. We were involved with many of the same charities. But that's the only connection between us. The thing is, I'd appreciate if you could keep my name out of the papers as much as possible. Election year, people could get the wrong idea.
We'll do our best to protect the innocent. That's all I can say about our investigation at this point.
Does the investigation have to go beyond this point? After all, there aren't any real victims here. You might find it rewarding to turn your attention to other things.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Of course not. But it's good to have friends in high places, Mr. Scali. Bad to have enemies.
A couple of nights ago, I had to arrest some poor schnook for soliciting, because that's the law. I'm not going to make an exception for Mrs. O'Grady because she has a couple of powerful friends. And if that puts a dent in some politician's image, too bad. Yes.
Reverend Cadman.
Hello, Reverend. Yes, very shocking. I can't overlook it, Reverend. It's a crime. Not to mention a sin. Floyd?
Long day, Mr. Scali?
You engineered this whole thing, didn't you? The phone calls, the visits.
My client list is quite sensitive. Prominent men could be ruined, careers destroyed, innocent families heartbroken. Is it really worth it? And the strangest thing happened this morning. A new name appeared on my client list. Yours.
I'm not one of your clients.
But who'd believe you if my little list became public knowledge? You see, I filled out a card with your name and sexual preferences. Of course, I had to make them up, but I tried to be tasteful. And I put it in my Rolodex. For all anyone can tell, it could have been there for years. Think carefully, Mr. Scali. The career you save could be your own.
The worst of it is, I'd never be able to clear my name. I mean, how do you prove that you didn't do something?
Honey, no one who knows you will believe it for a second.
I can't let her blackmail me into dropping the case. But if she starts releasing names, the pressure will build. And then she's got the doomsday weapon. If she claims that my name's on the list, how do I fight it?
It's early. I'm not ready.
Rachel,
Honey, please, just let him in.
I said, come on in. Wow. You didn't have to get all dressed up. No, but you look great. You look great.
Hello? Hi. I'll have to go and set another place. I didn't realize Sid was bringing someone.
Oh, no. I didn't.
You're Sid?
Rachel, Sid Madison. Look, Rach, it's one of those no-win situations. If I say I hired a woman...
An attractive woman?
It sounds like I'm making a big deal out of it. If I don't say anything, it looks like I'm trying to hide it. There are good-looking young male teachers at your school.
Yes, but I didn't hire them.
Rach, you don't think for 1 minute that...
No, I don't. But the fact that you didn't tell me tells me that maybe you had something to tell me that you didn't want to tell me.
Say that again, slower. Scali. Oh.
Commissioner, would you care to make a statement?
Not now, Jim.
Give me a break. This is a hot story.
Not now.
She's been dead about an hour. The squad car noticed the door open, so they decided to check it out. There's a lot of valuable stuff in here, untouched. Doesn't look like a robbery.
Hey, boss, I got a feeling this is what the killer was looking for. Found it on the shelves, hidden by some books. I mean, look at this stuff. Some wild things in here about some pretty important people. And, boss.
Yeah, I know.
You want me to take it out?
No, that would be tampering with evidence. Bag it. I can explain.
Hey, Stan, you're saying there's a card in there for the boss? Garter belts?
He says he can explain.
One shot right through the heart. A pro would have used a headshot. So it was an amateur, but a good one.
Figure one of her clients whacked her to protect his reputation?
Uh-huh. He was looking for this, but he didn't find it. Not too many cases where you get a ready-made suspect list.
I'll start checking him out. Oh, things didn't go too well last night, did they?
Not for Mrs. O'Grady.
You know what I mean. Was Rachel really upset?
No, of course not. Besides, it was my fault.
No. I am the social equivalent of toxic waste. But don't worry, I'll set things right.
I
I hate to tell you, Tony, but the switchboard's lit up like a Christmas tree. If you think yesterday was bad, look. You've been up all night. Go on home. Catch a few winks. Eat some oatmeal. I can hold them off for a couple of hours.
Thanks, Lucille. I could use a little peace and quiet right now.
Commissioner, do you have any comment on the O'Grady murder?
We're doing all we can.
Do you have any suspects?
Not yet, but it's early.
Is it true there's been some kind of attempted cover-up?
Absolutely not. Excuse me.
Is it true you have a preference for red garter belts?
What?
Why was your name on the Rolodex? Were you a regular client?
Are there any other prominent citizens you expect to name?
Was there a meeting in your home last night with other officials? What was that meeting about?
Doesn't this make you a suspect in the murder?
The city council can't take me off the case. That would be like a vote of no confidence.
A lot of people are demanding your resignation.
I'm innocent.
That's not the point.
How can it not be the point?
You've lost the public's trust.
Like I told you, she put my card in the Rolodex so she could pressure me to drop the case.
You willing to take a lie detector test?
But I haven't done anything wrong.
Then, like you said to me once, you got nothing to worry about.
Are your eyes brown?
No.
Are your eyes blue?
Yes.
Do you have 3 children?
No.
Do you have 1 child?
Yes.
Were you a client of Mary O'Grady's?
Never.
Prior to the arrest, were you aware that you ran a call girl operation?
Absolutely not.
Did she threaten to name you as a client in order to blackmail you into dropping the investigation?
Yes.
I see no reason whatsoever to doubt that Commissioner Scali is telling the truth.
Commissioner Scali has passed the polygraph test with flying colors. As we on the council were confident that he would, and remains in complete charge of the investigation. Commissioner?
Polygraphs aren't foolproof, are they, Commissioner?
No, but in general...
Well, how many tests have you given over the years?
Over 100,
Well, isn't it true that your experience as a policeman gives you a leg up in trying to fool the machine?
Listen.
Is there any way at all that you can prove that you didn't use some special technique to pass the polygraph?
I can't go through the rest of my life with this hanging over my head. There's gotta be a way. I know you're new here, but when I say something like there's gotta be a way, I expect you to tell me what that way is.
Oh.
Or at least agree that there does have to be a way.
I don't think there is.
Oh, come on, you were a Fed. I thought you guys could handle anything.
Look at the deficit.
All right, at least I'm still on the case. What do we got?
Well, not much. Most of the guys we talked to had strong alibis. Maybe the trigger man was hired.
Maybe. By the way the hit went down, I'm still betting on an amateur. How about Senator Frankel?
He was at a concert.
The judge?
Out of town all week.
What about Congressman Scott Frazier?
You know, we didn't check him out. He wasn't on the Rolodex.
He was one of the first guys here after we arrested Mrs. O'Grady. He was sweating bullets.
Not there.
Lucille!
Yo.
Has Scott Frazier called since Mrs. O'Grady was killed?
I don't think he has.
He was scared stiff before the murder. Now he's not worried? Like he knows his card was removed.
Yeah, but the killer never found the Rolodex.
Maybe he did, and he took his own name out. But he left the Rolodex, figuring we'd use it as a suspect list. Did you dust it for prints?
We didn't have any reason to, till now. I'll get right on it. Oh, Tony, there's gotta be a way.
I think it's a bit early, hon.
Why is he coming? It's about Mrs. O'Grady, is it not?
Yes?
Why would he think that you would have any connection with her?
Well, he has to question everybody. It's his job. And I did know her. But I didn't know anything about her little business interests. Honey, what's past is past. I swore I'd never cheat on you again. I haven't, and I won't. I owe you everything. I love you. She contributed to my campaign. We supported many of the same charities, so we saw each other from time to time. But that was the only connection. I understand there was a Rolodex with the names of her clients. Was I on it?
No, you weren't.
But I understand you were.
I took a polygraph. Will you?
Am I a suspect?
You seemed pretty concerned after she was arrested. You paid a personal visit to my office.
A man like my husband, Mr. Scali, has a lot of friends. Perhaps he was concerned for their sake.
And candidly, I might have been embarrassed had a prominent supporter turned out to be involved. But that was the extent of my concern.
And I won't waste any more of your time. Oh, there's just one last thing. This is a recent photograph of Mrs. O'Grady. Can you identify the man that's talking to her?
No, I've never seen him before.
Thanks.
The Rolodex had 2 sets of prints on it, Mrs. O'Grady's and these.
And Scott Frazier's prints, which we lifted off the photograph, are right here. Let's see what a first-degree murder charge does to his precious image.
They don't match.
What?
Prints on the Rolodex are not from the person who touched the photograph.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Run a check. See if anyone else turns up.
Hi, Sid. Come in.
We got off on the wrong foot the other night, and it was my fault.
No, it was more me.
No, I overdressed. I forgot to bring a bottle of wine or anything. And then I talked about myself the whole night.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
Besides, we wanted you to.
So I did.
I didn't say that.
No, I should never have accepted. I hate dinners. The thing is, I think it's better to just be right up front with things.
I agree.
So, when 2 women share a man, share his time, not that we are sharing it or him in the same way, just in the sense that sometimes he's with you, sometimes with me, not that. The point is, you and I are not in competition in any way, shape, or form, and there's absolutely nothing for you to be jealous about. I'm not saying that you are jealous, just that. Well, Tony's not my type.
What do you mean?
Physically,
he's what?
And sometimes his sense of humor is kind of. This isn't helping, is it? No. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I got it. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. It's the ink.
What?
The ink. All the cards were handwritten. The ink on my card was only a couple of days old. That'll prove that she put it in there after I busted her.
Cool.
Call the FBI. Find the top ink expert in the area. If the polygraph didn't convince them, this will.
You got it.
Boss, we got a match on the prints. They belong to Dana Clark, the hooker from law school.
The one who dressed up as a cop?
Yep.
Pick her up.
We were looking in the wrong place. It wasn't a customer, it was an employee. But why?
Check the Rolodex. See if Dana Clark's name is in there.
The other hookers are, but she's not. It makes sense she'd take her own card out.
Where were the fingerprints? What cards?
They were in the plastic dividers. On the C, as in Clark, and on the F. So she took Scott Frazier's card out as well as her own.
My guess is he was a client at first. Then they fell in love, or she did at any rate. Then when we arrested her, she panicked and gave us the phone number. And then she realized the dominoes were gonna start falling.
So she killed the old lady, took the cards out of the Rolodex. She and Frazier are left in the clear. We're left with a list of phony suspects. Very neat. Very diabolical. She'd have made a great lawyer.
Scali.
Dana Clark hasn't been in her apartment for 3 days. No one knows where she is.
What about the law school?
She hasn't been attending classes either. No forwarding address, no trace, no nothing. I put out an APB, but for now, looks like she's gone, boss.
How are we gonna find her? She could be anywhere by now. California, Brazil.
Don't forget, she risked everything for this guy. I'll bet she's still around. And I'll bet he knows where.
Well, if he's smart, he won't go anywhere near her.
We'll just have to arrange a meeting.
A few months ago, I found a note in my mailbox. At first, I wasn't interested, but law school's not cheap. I saved it. Thought I might need it if I ever got in trouble.
Can you do it?
If we keep it short, it should work.
Good. Let's prepare a little message for the congressman.
I don't like this one. I think it makes you look cold. I'm thinking that one like this, with the whole family.
Margaret, I said no interruptions.
I'm sorry, Congressman. It's a Dana Clark. She says it's extremely urgent.
All right. Hello?
I need you. Now. Or it's trouble.
Something wrong, sweetheart? Who's Dana Clark?
I've got to go to a meeting.
A meeting? There is no meeting on your schedule. These proofs are important.
You know how these big contributors are. You have to treat them with kid gloves. I won't be long.
Scott!
Gotcha. Backup units, this is C1 headed north on Franklin. Stay close. We're at the 2400 Court Motel, Vermont and Franklin. Cover the back.
I told you not to call me.
I didn't.
Of course you did. It sounded like you were trying to threaten me.
I would never threaten you. I love you.
Then stop playing games!
Nobody's playing games. You know what I did for you.
Police!
Put your hands on your head.
You're under arrest for the murder of Mary O'Grady.
My God, you aren't serious. She killed Mary O'Grady.
Scotty.
This woman's a friend of mine. She called me hysterical. I thought she might need some help, but I had no idea that...
Shut up! You're going with us.
Scotty.
I'm sorry, Miss Clark, but if you're involved in some sort of criminal activity, I'm afraid I can't help you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! He knew! He knew what I was gonna do! He wanted me to do it!
That's a lie!
It's the truth! You know it is! Let go of me!
She's dead.
Have Al call me, and what I think we should is he's keep the staff
letting him go.
fully operational.
Have to. Got no proof for crime.
Accessory to murder.
It's just his word against that of a dead hooker. Never hold up.
Have to keep a cool head.
So you're telling me he gets off scot-free?
I think it's safe to say that his political career's in the toilet. That's something. Any word from the ink expert?
He just called. He says there's no question the ink was put on the card after you arrested Mrs. O'Grady.
That's great. Get copies of his report. We'll release it to the press first thing tomorrow morning.
Speaking of which...
Hello, Commissioner. I was wondering if you have any comments on the Frazier killing.
No. But I got another story for you. Exclusive, very hot. An expert from the FBI says the ink on my card was less than 48 hours old. So it was put in the Rolodex after the arrest, just like I said.
He's with the FBI. What else is he gonna say? Everybody knows you cops stick together.
I hope I'm not intruding. I just found this lying around the station. I hope you don't eat alone too often. Oh, well, I'm not much good at making friends, as you may have noticed. I could have done a little better myself lately. I was a little hurt that Tony didn't tell me he was hiring a woman. And I took it out on you. I guess he was afraid that I'd be jealous and he couldn't think of a good way to tell me. I'm not saying anything was the worst way. I love Tony. I always will. But let's face it, sometimes men just don't get it. Oh, you can say that again. And maybe I'm a little touchy, because I'm not looking my best these days, being pregnant and all. I think you look great. It's true. I'd love to look beautiful that way, but it's not in the cards, you know. Me and men, like oil and water, no matter how many books I read. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm glad that he hired you. Because if you're good, then he's a little safer, and I can rest a little easier. And as far as I'm concerned, you have at least one friend in Eastbridge already. Anytime you need one.
I don't know why my wife thought I was unfaithful. She's a sensitive woman. Perhaps the malicious and unfounded gossip that's become so much a part of modern politics was more than she could bear. Obviously, this tragedy has been a great shock. Difficult times lie ahead. My wife and I ask for your understanding and your prayers. It's possible I'll have to suspend my campaign to spend more time with her. But whatever it takes, I will not desert my wife in her hour of need.
Congressman Frazier's standing in the polls, which had dropped 20 points after the shooting, went up dramatically following the press conference. The experts say he's back in the race.
I don't believe it. Frazier, worm's out of trouble. All the guys on the Rolodex are in the clear. The only guy whose image got smeared is me.
Oh, not after the polygraph and the ink test.
I could line up experts from here to Alaska. It wouldn't matter. People who want to believe in the worst will keep on believing it.
Tony, look. The men on that Rolodex, they have money, power, families. They should be on top of the world. But they had to hire people to create a fantasy life. We have our own fantasy. Only it's real.
You got a point there.
Well, would you trade places with any of them?
Not for 1 second. Maybe we should create a little fantasy tonight.
Maybe we should.
Good.